getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Auburn Tigers, taking on another team from the SEC, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So Alabama's offense comes on the field first today. Well, here we go. The energy in this building is absolutely amazing, Kirk. We are just 60 minutes away from crowning a new national champion in college football.
And think about it, as a player, this is really what you dream about. This is what you work towards, having an opportunity to get to the national championship. Both these teams have worked hard. Now they're here. Let's see how it plays out.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And now the handoff. Stopped after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Back to throw. It's Milroe. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Sets up as a 3rd and 3 here on this opening possession. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Well, if you're going to win a national championship, when you get to 3rd downs, you've got to find a way to convert. And here on this opening drive, it's exactly what this offense has been able to do. This time on the ground, keep those sticks moving.
They've got him down out near the 40.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll run it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
7th play now, the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And they've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense. So Auburn's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Well, a wide receiver, Kirk, this dangerous, who lines up all over the place. Can the linebackers step up and help out the secondary enough today?
Yeah, usually you see these matchups, the slot receiver has a big advantage. But I'll tell you, this linebacker is an excellent athlete, but the wide receiver he's covering today will pose a textbook challenge to see if he can truly...
Oh, the sack is made there by the freshman.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
After the sack on first down, it's 2nd down. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. They bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the first down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. To throw, it's Thorne. The short completion to the tight end. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner is brought down. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? All right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
2nd down after that previous play. Trying to find room. It's Miller. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
Looking to throw. It's Milroe. He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to scramble now. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Can he make it to the marker? That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here, and the early stats illustrating the story. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. A handoff to the back. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a 1st down.
Well, there's nothing better than that. 4th down and 1. Hand it off to your back. He's able to get behind that offensive line and pick up the 1st down for a new set of downs.
Takes the ball and heads to the left. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. On the run, it's Miller. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long, and here, how about in the 1st half? This back is having a big day.
And it's incomplete. He dropped the 1st down pass over the middle. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Pass not complete.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Brought down to the 27. It's a 1st down. This offense really threatening now.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Tailback takes the handoff again. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He bought some time, now lets it go. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
Defense expecting run all the way. They stop him short of the goal line.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fence, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't.
He's close to the goal line, and the football comes out. Who's got it?
Boy, in this shotgun era, we're seeing more and more fumbles on quarterback sneaks. Seems like a simple play, but the quarterback's got to ride the center snap. Here he doesn't do a good job of securing the ball. It's on the ground, and the defense comes up with it.
Oh, great juke, and he's in the clear. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
Chris, just think of the list of Auburn running backs. I mean, you see this guy pick up a 1st down, and you're starting to see a little bit of Bo Jackson in it. Maybe a combo. Remember those days of Cadillac Williams and Ronnie Brown when they were in that backfield? Trey Mason. Boy, so many great backs that Auburn has enjoyed, and this guy's looking good.
They lose yards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 16. Dropping back, it's Thorne. Makes the catch, and they get him down after the completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down. And the punt team now on to kick it away. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They moved it well last time, got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And it's incomplete on the overthrow, just too much on that ball. Second down after the incompletion. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. That one falls incomplete, looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Looking for the wideout. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
That's reeled in. It's Hunter. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the 1st down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Pressure is coming. There's no one to throw to there on 3rd down. And now it's a 4th down coming up. They bring the punter onto the field now. And they're returner brought down by that coverage team. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Running out of time in the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
He's going to pull it down and run. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the first down.
Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. An explosive play moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 38. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. To throw, it's Milroe. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion, an open man downfield. The ball's just about to get to his receiver. Then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it and knocks away. Nice job.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Field goal try, no good. He missed it. And with that miss, the score will stay right where it is. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. That's caught. It's Lambert Smith. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. 2nd down play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he pulls in the catch. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And he's going to launch it deep again. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Bringing it out, it's Simmons. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. And they get the second half started with the running play. A juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Scanning the field. It's Thorne. Quick completion to the tight end.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
The pass not enough for the first down. Punting unit is on the field. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. This has been a struggle so far for both offenses. Can they finally get something going here? Gonna run it. It's Miller. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And the single back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And tackled after a small pickup there. So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. They will go for it again here on 4th down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. To throw, it's Milroe. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete, a huge 4th down stand by this defense.
Oh my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about.
Hold it. Offense.
That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking for a gap. It's Hunter. Tackle made after just a short gain. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Grab down the middle. It's Lambert Smith. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Crucial 3rd down play after that completion. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. That's reeled in. It's Lewis. Moving right through the contact. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Caught over the middle. It's Lewis. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
As expected, this Alabama defense is laying the wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed, it's dangerous.
With the catch, it's Lambert Smith. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Remember, that last possession went for it on 4th down and got stopped and ended up costing them a field goal. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll hand it off. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Takes the handoff again. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And the running back takes the handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36.
Now, this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Grab down the middle. It's Henderson. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Breaking free at the 35. They've got him, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it about the 27. First down here for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Milroe. And he's got it. They finally make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play to wrap up this 3rd quarter. And it's Auburn in front as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype for the final period. Let's check out the game stats. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
That's a good positive gain there on 1st and goal, and here we go. The closer you get, the tougher it gets to get the ball into the end zone. And let's face it, this is a critical moment in this game. The 4th quarter of the national championship, and you're trailing. You've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close. And
he's got it. Touchdown. Tie.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the 4th. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They settled for a field goal last time out. They're looking for the end zone here, no doubt. On 1st down, it's play action. Grab behind the line. It's Hunter. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Pass caught. 2nd down now. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They're going to run it here. Fights through the tackler. Breaking free at the 35. Eventually they tackle him, but what a spin move to earn him the 1st down. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. He hands it to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense going on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Handoff from the shotgun. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
It's a quick grab. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Ball handed off. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. A change of direction. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. Defense all over that play. They stopped him. He did not get the first down. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And the clock has stopped here as we've reached the final 2 minutes of play. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Long enough and good. That puts them in the lead in the final couple of minutes. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? He's going to hand this off. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Here's the 2nd down play. Dropping back, it's Milrow. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Smart decision here by the defensive coordinator to go with dime coverage, get more speed on the field, extra defensive backs, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football for this quarterback.
The reception nets about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here. They need to convert. He'll drop back. Receiver makes the catch. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Well, that's exactly when you want to go to your little slot receiver, right? He gets a one-on-one matchup on 4th down, has all that room to work with in the middle of the field. Get him the football on 4th down, come up with a conversion, keep those sticks moving.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
Nice grab. It's Haynes. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. Offense getting ready for what could be their last drive. Time ticking away in the last quarter. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
It's 3rd down for the offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running back has it on a screen now. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Chris, this is almost like taking a sack. Talking about a completion for a loss, every yard is precious. So going backwards, obviously counterproductive to say the least.
And it's no good. He missed it. A missed chance to tie this game, still down by 3. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. They fall a little bit short at the final hurdle. It's small consolation, but they really had an excellent season. A lot to be proud of. Just couldn't get the job done here today.
Chris, that's really well said. And while I know we're going to have plenty of time over the next few weeks and months to focus on the champs, it's not easy to get to this point. While I know it's tough in that other locker room right now, I have a feeling they're going to be back. For now, however, let's enjoy the celebration of the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.